Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Along This Spiritual Journey. Now, listen to how society has convinced us of what we think is normal versus what should be normal. Imposters will sell you the storefront knowing good and well they ain't got no inventory. And they gonna make you wait and they gonna promise you the world. And because they know how to sell it to you, you will keep waiting and buying whatever they're trying to give you. Creatives, they have all of the inventory, but they think that they're the imposters. So they belittle themselves and play small and wait for somebody else or some huge corporation to compile all of its other creatives that it's milking for all of their genius ideas and things that come to them through source, and then put it out to the public and masses for consumption. Anyone who hears this understands how that sounds kind of backwards, right? But we do it all the time. People do it here on TikTok, people do it in commercials. It's all a fabricated type of want or a fabricated type of need that we all desire. And then when we have someone next to us who is really good at what they do and knows how to do it, and maybe you don't like the way that they present themselves, but they're really good at what they do, that is not the point of being a creative. A creative is about expressing and sharing. I'm not saying that it's okay to have bad behavior or be rude to people or be condescending because you're an artist. But what I'm saying is that someone who is creating out of nowhere seemingly and putting it out into a physical world for others to then interact with and utilize, to me that is never going to be someone who I look down upon. You are not an imposter, my love. You just need a little help getting out of what society again taught you. I talked in a previous video about this. When you play small to your own understanding of what modesty is, then you fall into the realm of conformity, and then you try to fit into that realm of what it looks like to then be a regular person. Just because we are breathing the same air and on the same plane does not mean we're all in the same reality. It's always going to be that way. We all have different perceptions. We all have different understandings of how this world works and operates and how we integrate with it daily. So then for me to pretend that I know that I am not gifted is going to be a disservice to all. And the same thing for someone who's an imposter, who's out there promising someone everything in the world. I can heal this, fix this, give you this. And then that person believes in them and gives them all of that. And then they fall through. And then they lose trust in the whole system. And to me, this is where we have to understand that every system is what it is because somebody put their beliefs into it. And so we have to start knowing how to dissect what is relevant, what is important, and what is true for us. I know that's going to be confusing for a lot of people because they're like, what if someone thinks like this? That's not for you. If you know that you are aligned and on your path, and you know who you are, you will never be an imposter. You will never fall into conformity because you know that this life is about creation, it's about renewal, it's about reuse, and it's about knowing how to be still. Because sometimes we forget that we see everybody out there producing and creating, that it means we're supposed to be out there producing and creating. Not if it's not genuine love. So remember, don't go out here trying to sell people something that you ain't got the inventory for. Make sure that you yourself as the creative have taken the time to polish what you want to polish and put it out there. And know that you have plenty of it to give away because you are not connected to anything that is not meant for you. Even if you create it, it is still not meant for you. It is meant to be shared. All right? I love you.